Darya Kish.
Hello, Rita.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So let's get straight into it. You are probably one of the first batch of MVPs that came to Energy.
Yes.
So you've been here for like 5 years. This is your 6th year almost.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. So how does it feel? Like you've grown with the brand so much. So first of all, take us through it. How has it been so far? Now you're at Choice, which we're gonna get into that. But let's go back to the beginning real quick. You used to be a radio presenter at USIU Radio
Yes,
with
I
DJ
was.
Niche.
Yeah.
And then you heard about the MVPs. What went on in your mind when you heard about this competition?
I mean, I thought it was a great opportunity. I thought I needed to shoot my shot. Actually, I created an official email that day just so I could register for MVPs.
What was your email before?
Don't ask me about my email before. It was not professional at all. I was like, I gotta be professional if I'm gonna get this job.
Yeah.
And I got the job.
Did. So you guys, obviously you went through the whole thing. Out of that whole MVPs competition, what was the hardest part of it? What was the hardest thing you guys were asked to do, or you could say, yeah, that was challenging?
The hardest part, I was very nervous all through. So the hardest part was just, we were supposed to sell the concert for the Rick Ross concert. And we were supposed to use the props, the ticket as props. And I remember doing my link and I forgot to use the ticket as props. And I was like, bah, see your story, Meisha. I'm not getting the job. It's over. But the fact that they gave me another chance to do it, thank God. The judges were very understanding. As much as they were still scary, I think that was one of the hardest parts.
But then who were the judges in your MVPs?
I think it was Duncan.
Ooh-wee. Stress.
Was Wes there and Bev? I think
Yeah.
Duncan, Wes, and Bev. Yeah.
Not bad. Duncan was hard. So okay, now you're here. 3 things you can say. No, first I've skipped a question. Ile, when you're getting announced on stage,
Yeah.
how is that feeling? Because remember the Rick Ross concert, I'll never forget that day because I was sober once because I was pregnant. So obviously I got to see everybody's emotions. Kuna watu wanalia nini, then you guys are getting called on stage, and then the winners now have to step forward. So when they said your name, like, what was that feeling like?
It was surreal. It was great. It was amazing. I still remember that day till today, by the way. And I remember we had stood all the presenters together in a line. And then we were looking back at the screen. You're supposed to wait for your name or your face to come on the screen. And I saw my face. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me. That's me. I remember screaming. And the person next to me was crying. I'm there celebrating. And literally the shorty is like kneeling down and crying. I felt good, but I felt bad at the same time. But I still felt good.
Yeah, it was your time to shine.
It was my time.
So now, fast forward to Darya's a mother now.
Yeah.
Darya's now at Choice Radio. How was that transition? I don't know if we've ever asked you though. How was the transition of moving from Energy Radio to Choice Radio?
First of all, it's crazy how when I got the MVP's job, I was 3rd year in uni. And now I'm a whole mom. It's quite crazy. But the transition from Energy to Choice was very hard. But, me, I like a challenge. If I want the MVPs, man, there's nothing I can't do. So I was open to learn. It's a very different audience, very different type of music. But now I know every song that plays on Choice. And yeah, I'm good at Choice. I want to stay at Choice, actually. Not that I don't miss Energy, but been there, done that, on to the next.
We're separated by a glass. She still has to deal with Energy Radio presenters.
That's
so
true.
what are you looking for? Like, with the new MVPs, I know you're looking at the hashtag. You're seeing, the new people that are coming up. What are the things you're looking for? What do you think, what do you think people should do in these videos? What are the tips you can give them with the experience that you have doing MVPs?
What I could tell them is just be yourself, do your research. You have to do your research. I had a whole notebook, guys. I was looking at everyone's videos. I was looking at the things that people didn't do. Look at someone's weakest point, make it your strong point. That's what I did. So maybe it might work for you, but believe in yourself and you got this. That's all I'm going to say.
Had it from Darya Kish. Good luck, guys. Thank you so much for making time, Darya.
You're welcome.
Energy Radio.